is a good idea and we are in it, not going and imposing. Sasa kila mtu apate kikombe ya kelele digital, you get, tuko na kikombe.
Nani angewaambia ndio
you are the secretariat.
You saw how I communicated on the wall.
I saw that.
It was
very professional.
Like,
you see,
something that's been going on, blah blah blah. Somebody asked like, how is Transoya helping us? And I answered him like, the reason why these are circle of things that we are doing, activities of things that we'll be doing to onboard more members and register more members, advocacy, empowerment, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Simple. And I know, and I'm very much prepared for those types of
questions,
and feedback, and whatever.
Yeah.
But I need to draw emotions from them and handle them
professionally.
Because the next thing we need to do is, now that you're in agreement, because last time when you asked me about that document, I was not finding it. And I found it
and you shared, yes.
Now that you're in agreement, the next move we talk about, like, now, how can we package this information for the members to then we say, on this day, for the registered members, we're going to have an online
meeting. Yeah.
So after the online meeting, we sensitize them that about these two things. We're going to start to have trainings. So these trainings are also going to, for the welfare. We won't allow the general Mulembe people
to be part of it. Yeah.
But now, for the training, we can allow them,
all of them to join.
Because it's beneficial, so that we can woo them
to now register.
To register, na tuwalete hii side ingine na tuambie unaona side ingine kuna hii ingine pia inaendeleaga huko.
Yes.
So we fish from this big basket and then bring to this. So the only thing we need to do also to find a way. So training is cutting across. Investment is only for the registered members. But now we need to find other more activities for the registered members, so that we can win as people from this big basket to
the other side. Yes.
And Transoya, you see, is for cutting across both baskets.
Yes. Yeah. We need the two teams.
So you are set to roll out. So the only thing you need from me is our posters and the chewing down of that messaging.
Yeah.
And then
posters is a training.
Posters is awareness.
Awareness on Transoya chapter, even on trainings.
No, posters specifically for these two projects.
Training and Transoya.
No. Transoya tumeanza hiyo. Training and
savings.
Yes. You need to choose for me this. Create a formula or an Excel whereby if somebody puts in let me say every month if you save 100 bob, at the end of the month utakuwa na hii, at the end of the year
itakuwa hii. Yeah. Kama ile Safaricom challenge.
Yeah. So sort of like a projection. So just a formula for Excel, so that if you throw it to members and then they download, then it'll be like then maybe you can be saving your M-Pesa code Apple, or if you want, you are keen enough, you can be you're able to do what it's called what you're able to download the M-Pesa and then fata transactions zako zote. But if ukiona unaweza download hii, then it's easier for you just to be saving there your M-Pesa code and the amount you've saved either per week or per day
or per month. Yeah.
And anybody can save any amount that they want. But we're just saving. The messaging is that we are saving as a group. And encouraging and motivating people to save together. Nataka tutoke kwa hizo chapter mbili, hizo items mbili. Nataka tuanzane nazo. Any question?
Yeah.
All good.
Fred.
I can mechoka.
Sina training.
Hapa. Uulize swali za train si wewe.
Bruno.
Bruno bana hujafika. Bruno nikusumbue. Nisaidie chai strong tea hapa. Umeleta mautamu.
Unajua wakati ulikuja. Nikamwambia unajua wewe ndio mtoto hapa pekee yako, unaweza angalia kwa kibeti ya mama yako sana.
Si ndio? Kibeti iko huko baba. Oh my goodness. So, Fred,
Yes, dear.
I know, in fact, I wanted to start there. I was saying we are the Mulembe Unified Association.
That's good.
And I am, mbona umenikata, Fred? I am Namalwa Chesoli. I'm the chairperson for Mulembe Unified Association.
Yes.
And this is my team.
Oh,
Yeah, this is my team. So they can introduce themselves.
Thank you. I'm Joseph Matochi, and I sit in as a treasurer.
great.
Yeah, in the association.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Hi again, Fred.
Hello, dear.
I'm Seraphine Siundu. I'm the Secretary General from
Great.
Mulembe Unified Progressive Association.
Great.
I'm happy that we meet again.
That is great.
Yes.
Awesome.
Karibu sana.
Asante. It's very nice. Pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you, Fred. So we are trying to collaborate with friends of Mulembe Unified, so that we are able to give our members knowledge, or basically to elevate their lives. And one of the areas that we are looking at is having virtual trainings on different topics that basically each one of us needs in life. And I'm happy that you are here with Achaga at Kelele. So we were hoping that you can be a friend, you become a friend to Mulembe Unified, so that we get to learn from you and also collaborate going forward.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is great. That would be a pleasure. If I may ask, maybe for if I was a stranger and wanted to know just Kelele, maybe what is the I'm sure you have members, but in a nutshell, if you were just to profile the organization and who you target, maybe how long you've been there, what you've done, maybe what is your vision, whether it's in 3-5 years, or what do you foresee coming up?
So basically, when we started the Mulembe Unified, it was for Luyas and friends to Luyas from 5 regions in Western. That is Bungoma County, Trans Nzoia, Vihiga, Busia, and Kakamega. And we wanted to basically bring, majority of us Luyas, we only come together during politics and funerals. So we wanted to break that monotony of just meeting, we ni Mluya, tunaenda matanga ya mtu fulani. Ama we ni Mluya, mimi na support mtu fulani. Mnapigana, mnaumizana, mnakasirikiana. Then watu wakishapata kura wakienda wanawasahau, mnabaki hapo. So we wanted to just bring in a new era of coming together to elevate ourselves, especially on opportunities and mentorship and trainings that elevate people's lives. So that is why Mulembe Unified was formed. And we have all the people in this group. We have professionals, we have entrepreneurs, we have artists, tuko na mama mboga, we have job seekers. So all of them are in this group. But our vision is for us to become as a social economic empowerment group. That is our biggest agenda. And also coming from Western region, we tend to see that we are slowly moving away from our culture. So how again do we incorporate our culture into this group? So that even if I'm a Bukusu, she's a Maragoli, she's another Lateso, how do we now navigate and stay, how can our culture now just keep us together? So those are the 2 main aspects: socio-economic empowerment and culture.
Could I just get my pen?
Oh yes.
No,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Achaga. Peter was saying that he was trying to talk, but we couldn't hear him. I don't know.
Or is he muted?
Yes, he's on the group. He can hear us on the virtual, but sasa nasikika. Amesema alikuwa hakuwa nasikika. Tuangalie output from your end.
All right, I'm back, Miss
I
Chesoli.
believe did Fred introduce himself? He didn't. That was before.
Wacha tumaliza alafu tutasonga. Tutarudi kwa introduction. So Fred, that is basically Mulembe Unified. And we started with trainings. We've trainings on different topics, taxes, financial literacy, health, talents, entrepreneurship. Then we've done also the chapters. We've done 3 chapters. We have done Bungoma, Kakamega, and Nairobi. So now we are looking on doing Trans Nzoia chapter in October of this year, so that now people from Trans Nzoia can also get to just tap into the network that we have created. On trainings, we feel that we need to bring it back so that now our members are actively involved. And that is now where you come in. With your knowledge, the vast knowledge that we have, can our members also just get to tap into that so that they're able to benefit, to grow, and maybe going forward, how do we now partner on what you do? Because I've seen your bio, you do a lot of things and you've done them so well. So just that to tap into you now that you're here is an opportunity for us as a secretariat and for our members to get to learn from you. Then going forward, what can we do now as partners? Yeah.
Maybe if I can ask just 2 more questions. Like your membership, how many are members, whether active or inactive, right?
So active, the group has 820 members, but the registered ones are about 55. So we rolled out registration, but it's been slow, but simply because we haven't been so active after we did the last chapter. So we did the last chapter, people were excited, then we went quiet. But now we are coming back. We didn't have a secretariat. We just had random leadership executive. But now we brought in the secretariat. Now we want now to now become active with now the trainings, the chapters, and any project that can be beneficial to the group.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Great. I must say this is very commendable.
Thank you.
It's one animal but that has been very elusive
Yeah.
to tame.
Yeah.
There's been so many attempts by even the high and mighty.
Absolutely.
But it's not been easy. So I must commend you.
Thank you.
At this kind of level. That is good. Maybe I'll just do a personal short introduction, then we can take it from there. So my name is Frederick Mwali Muyumbu. I like introducing myself by my parents.
Yeah, very important.
I tell people I ran away from titles unless I'm looking for money. So my father was from Busia, Funyula constituency. My mother from Kibabi in Bungoma. But both late. We grew up mostly in Bungoma. So I studied in Nzoia Primary, Nzoia Nursery, and Nzoia Primary. When the French left Nzoia, it's our parents who picked it up.
Oh wow.
Yes, when Nzoia was Nzoia. So I left Nzoia Primary, then went to Kibabi High School, St. Mary's. And then from there, after I finished high school, had an opportunity to get admission to a school out of the country in Texas, which I did. But now, more famously, I'm known because I was deported.
Because of why?
Actually, I came for mom's burial, and on returning back, because I was in the process of switching colleges just before I left. So this process of transferring from one college to another was incomplete by the time I left. So that means if Joseph may know as a treasurer, there's a suspense account.
Oh yes.
So I was a suspense immigrant. So you're not known, are you here, are you there? So in the immigration status, you're out of status. And that is risky for your status, especially if you're going to travel out of the country. and they're also looking for low-hanging fruit to test their system that it actually works.
Sure.
So if you're nabbed, so you see we are working. So huyu tutatuma nyumbani.
So ukakuwa victim.
Yes. So anyway, I came back. I was to pursue and reapply again, but along the way it became a lengthy process. So I opted to settle in and do other things. So anyway, from there, I was trying to do biology in the States, trying to do medicine, but I think I was attracted to the business world. I came back. I got opportunity to work for Samsung. Just immediately I landed back after doing kibarua here and there. In fact, when I came back, the first thing we also tried to connect Kenyan students in the US. That was in 2001. So with some college mates, because immediately our time in 97, 98, when Clinton was the president, that time in the 90s, there was like, I think there were people who went, Kenyans, wakaanza kuvuruta tu wa Kenya wengine. So like in my classmates, majority of us tulikuwa tunajipata you in one class. Same estate, so we were many until now they are still there. So yeah, we tried also to connect our people, but I think we didn't have capacity, good capacity to push it through. So I worked for Samsung as their product manager, overseeing some 28 countries for their business for about 4 years. Then I opted to come out and do some consulting business. Started a CBO in Bungoma for youth.
What is the name of the CBO?
It was called Youth for Development. In fact, I still have a flyer. But we wanted to do this, it's called what? Digital villages. What the government, 20 years later, they have not executed. We also started the digital villages, but it didn't pick up. Again, back in the day, we were complaining with the government. These days, I choose to look at it. Otherwise, I just say we didn't have capacity. We needed muscle to push through. So I left there. Some people we work for Samsung had gone into Dubai. Sasa tukaanza biashara kidogo, different brands calling us to represent them. Until 2014, again I opted to come out and do biashara. Did some what we call network marketing with my wife. And then, but from 2010, I decided I'm going to do consultancy. So I told even the brands, mukiniita, you can call me employee and put me on my payroll, but just know me, I'm a consultant. Because I was running away from employment. So 20, I have done that. 20, there's a project we are trying to do here with Johnny, which we started 10 years ago. So we were doing on and off. Again, it was not taking off quite as at the speed we wanted. 2020, I did some internship at I attend International Christian Center here on Mombasa Road, have different branches. So I was in charge of the marketplace ministry. So the advantage, the good experience I got, even though hatukuwa tunalipwa, okay, we were being given a stipend for 10K. Yeah. So the advantage was I was working with people who had lost jobs and people who had lost businesses during COVID. How do you help them to navigate that space? And that is an area of passion for me. Since nitoke ngambo, because once I landed Shag, nilienda kama kijana, so I was like, oh my God, US and my rural area is like 2 worlds apart. Yet in the States, watu wako na pesa kama maji. I think if you just pick 1 or 2 things, you can help the people in the rural area.
Absolutely.
Now, and the other passion I had was the same thing I'm sure that drives you is, one, is how come in Western Kenya, number one, we have a big population.
A lot.
I suspect we are more than Kikuyus just for political expediency.
We are about 7.2 million now.
Because
or even more.
Look for an average Kikuyu, they don't have more than 4 kids. The average Luya has 10 children that he knows of. That he knows of. Plus different wives. My dad had 3. Plus 1 that showed up after he passed.
Mine had 6.
Yes.
I'm number 52 out of 54.
Yes. So just in context, what surprises me is how can we be so many? Now we are calling interns to come and join us here. What saddens me when I look at the surnames,
Yes.
very few Nekesas, very few Wafulas, very few. If you look at the technical spaces, you see a Kipto or Omondi. Yeah. If you do admin, you see a Nyambura and a Kamau. So again, this breaks my heart because again, if it comes to academia, you find it is lawyers that command. Even Kikuyus send their children to lawyer schools. Butere, Bunyore, Kakamega, Lugulu, Bungoma. So you wonder, where is the disconnect? Another thing that brings sadness to me is when you look at our national politics. Again, other than Honorable Wetangula and Honorable Mudavadi, you find that we don't have enough muscle in that space, whereby now if Raila is not joining government, he is going to advocate for resources in Nyanza. If you don't send resources to Mount Kenya, they will also try to slow down your government until you give them their attention. And then the people from Rift have set themselves. Recently, we say the Kisses outshining even Kikuyus in enterprise. So then I wonder, what about our people? So in a nutshell, that's who I am. Currently, I am privileged to be frontiering. It's been mixing these pieces from Kitambo, so it converged to one global mission, which is to help job seekers and employees to change them into innovators, entrepreneurs, and change agents. And because of the diaspora effect these days, it's easy to network. Because of the internet, it's easy to network. So to come in contact with such an entity as Mulembe is answered prayer, honestly.
Oh, wow.
I was sharing.
And welcome to being, you have to be a member of
Thank you. I appreciate.
So that you, with your vast knowledge, you're able to take us to the next level.
You know, I was showing Akina Achaga, Alex Chamwada, just I don't know if he's come back from US. He's doing...
he was in Bungoma recently. In Western.
Yes.
Yeah, doing those
circuits.
Marketing release for the hotels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if I just carve the Mulembe, both geographically and then by diaspora, just through your entity, I can touch many touch points that I can see us flying off. One is helping our young graduates, whether from Form 4 or college or university, getting access to either international schools or international jobs. Because that is an area, the Kisses are the one who've really done well. Kitambo, it was the Kikuyus because of Jomo and Uhuru. But now it is the Kisses and the Kalenjins. Now they are pulling their people. Sasa hata ukitoa mtu alikuwa a student, lakini akienda huko ngambo, anarudisha pesa. Because that's what you really want in the end of the day. So you find that the people are positioning themselves. So it's not this thing of Uluyani, if it is a Chesoli who amefanyikiwa kwao, maybe if they are 10, ni wawili tu. Sasa ikuwe mazishi, ikuwe hospitali, tunamwangalianga yeye.
But Fred, unajua ile makosa tuko nayo tena, ama ile tabia mbaya ile tuko nayo kama Waluya. Na sana wale waanzilishi, ama wale the people who have gone ahead of us. Let me not call them leaders. But majority of the Luyas who have gone ahead of us, they rarely share those opportunities. Do you know that is where we go wrong? I agree with you. Yani mtu anaona siwezi ambia watu kuna nafasi mahali, watanishinda, watakuwa matajiri kuniliko. And usually I always share, I always use myself as an example. I'm a very aggressive. And I've seen so many opportunities. And I know so many people. So when I see an opportunity, especially for business, now that I'm in branding, I remember, so and so is in this institution. Or so and so can call the shots. And I run and I say, tafadhali, naomba tu nisaidie, nipate tu hii biashara. Piga tu simu. Sikuombi pesa. You get, siombi pesa.
naomba tu upige tu simu wajue mimi ni mtu wako hii biashara, because you know now in Kenya it's all about whom do
network.
You know.
I agree.
But you see, once I do that, in fact they are the ones who will now call and say hiyo biashara msipatie huyo msichana na kutumia mtu fulani mwenye ataifanya. So I've realized that as Luyas we don't have the spirit of togetherness. Ama hiyo spirit ya kutaka tukue matajiri wengi. Majority of us tunataka tukue matajiri kivyetu, ili Fred, yani ukitaka kitu unakuja kwangu, ndio kingpin. Seraph anataka kitu anakuja kwangu. Joseph akitaka kitu anakuja. Yani I'm worshipped. I put myself in a space where I am the only one who calls the shots.
And I'm told because of that effect, even our industries are failing. Be it Mumias, be it Nzoia, because sasa if you don't bend down to so and so, watu wenye watapawa kazi. As the narrative goes from Kitambo, if you come to Nairobi, if you come from Nairobi and you go to, what is it called, ukipata Mluya, mfano amekuja Kelele kuuliza kazi na mimi ndio receptionist.
Yes.
Ikikuwa another tribe anakuja, I'll direct him, oh you want this job, nitakwambia fanya hivi. Ikuwa Mluya mwenzangu, I look down upon them. Namwambia hapa kupata kazi ni ngumu sana.
Hata kufikia.
And that behavior in the
receptionist, mwambie siko.
Ndio hiyo. And in the US wanawaita Uncle Tom, where the black person is against the fellow black person. He will do anything for a white person, but for a black person. And so that is very sad, because ukikuja even parastatals, ukikuja kwa hizi private entities, you'll find that there are so many lawyers. Like let me tell you, let me give you a good example.
Yes.
We do a family gathering every 31st of December. Like our larger grandfather's home. So our sisters were very apprehensive about this story. That nyinyi Waluya mkifanyikiwa, sana they had zeroed down now to our sub-tribe Samia. Ama nyinyi wa Samia, you don't help each other, especially men. Wakatuambia hivyo. So wakapeana litmus test. For example, ukipata like one time I worked for Samsung.
Yes.
And I said maybe it's a cultural thing, then we need to break it. Because ukipata pale kwa Samsung, you will not find any other of my person who, not that I corrupted, that I referred, hey, by the way, you unataka end up. But after my juniors were bringing their own people.
Yes.
You get it, my point. And it's like they lock. Wakipata mtu wao hata wataengineer wewe uende.
Yes.
Wapate mtu wao hapo juu. Na ndio wewe ufanye nini? Ukitoka ndio utaingia in a space and you find that it is only so you find that it is a double-edged sword. Yes, it goes into we are not tribalistic.
Yes.
But on the other side, but you're disenfranchising your own people.
Yes.
And you know it is a dog-eat-dog world. Every community is looking for their own. And if this is not arrested, you find that, for example, after independence, you had so many Luya people who are well-to-do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that space has fizzled. The other place we've been addressing is our culture.
Yes.
Our culture do not celebrate women leaders at high level.
Oh no.
So you'll find even in Luo, which seems patriarchal, you'll have how many? They have governors, they have MPs, they have parastatal heads. They've even had a chief of defense. But when it comes to Luyas, you'll find that most of our mothers, our sisters, our wives are not given opportunity. And go ahead, Joseph.
And then I was handling one thing why we have high poverty rate at Luya land.
Yes.
Because now we've said that we are many, maybe in a family, we are 8. Then out of 8, only one gets an opportunity to be maybe just even a mere clerk somewhere. Then because now you've explained that now being a clerk, then maybe you didn't open the doors for others to join you. So you become probably kind of a sole breadwinner to your nuclear family and to your extended family. So out of the 8 people, the 8 siblings, then the 7 are looking unto you, and your children are looking unto you, then your parents are looking unto you. So then the little you have, you cannot even think about investing, because for the people that now have a good heart, maybe at this kind of economy, maybe you've earned whatever you've earned, then you say, let me sort up my brother, he was talking about this, my own family, my mother, my old mother, maybe my old parents, let me get them there's something maybe for medication. Then at the long run, you don't have something for your children. So you cannot plan. And then we become the foolish people that Bible said that the wise men leave the inheritance for their children. Then the vice versa. Then it means if you didn't, then you become the foolish person who left nothing for your parent, for your children. But now, if everyone had an opportunity in the family, that from the firstborn to the lastborn to their children to the extended family, their uncles, aunties, everyone has something they are bring on table, even if it's just selling something. At the end of the day, they have 300 shillings in their pocket. Then
even $1 a day.
You this person, the main person, or every family, they have a lesser burden that now they can empower. You remain to empower your own children, that now your children grow empowered. But now for us, even if those people who are taking the children at school, they take it as kind of it's an investment that mtoto atanisaidia. So then you once you hit 55 years, you become another burden to your child. Then now they don't have another chance to bring up their own, because now they are taking care of you at the expense of their own children. So until now, we cut off this cycle of now a parent bringing on a child, and then a child now becomes a parenting and the parent again. Yeah.
What comes in mind, and I hope through Mulembe, we can address not only the members, because maybe there's a communal impact we can create.
Yes.
Responsibility.
Yes.
As a thematic training area,
yeah,
that this element, because changing culture is difficult,
yes,
but slowly.
Yes,
it's
sure.
just the way, like us, we've not faced excessive FGM, but you find cultures in Rift Valley that have really faced FGM.
Yes.
And there's been a national concerted campaign to change this narrative.
Yeah.
Recently, I've seen also the Maasai are changing the education even for the girl child.
Yes.
So for us, I see there's a cultural component.
Yeah.
How can we still maintain, I like the way you say culture.
Yes.
How can we, like the Japanese, maintain their culture?
Yes.
That has not messed with their economics.
Yes.
The Chinese maintain their culture.
Yes.
It has not eroded their economics. Like Russians, when Putin goes for meetings, I'm told he does not want to speak in English. You look for your translator.
Yes.
I will not change me to suit you.
Yes.
So we can also find a way to progress, but not at the expense of our culture.
Yes.
So we are not saying copy a westernized culture, but how can we ensure that some of our retrogressive cultures, especially against the girl child,
yes,
how can we upgrade ourselves so we are still economically empowered, without eroding our culture? Because I see sometimes it's like this, either this for the other, a zero-sum game. Either you maintain your culture, and remain poor, or become economically empowered and forget your culture. But I think there can be a win-win situation.
Actually, from our Mulembe background, actually it could have been very easy if we look at in this way. While we were children, we could go playing Difundo, along the river banks, whatever. Then now during the eating time, wherever the eating time got you in that homestead, then the grandmother or the parents for that child, they will prepare a meal for you together. You'll eat, then go back again, jumping outside. Then again, now you'll move with this other child and then go in your homestead. Again, now your parents will give you whatever they had for you. Again, you eat. So you've eaten, you find that 3 kids have eaten in 3 homesteads, and they are very happy. So if we just brought such a culture that in this, these people, they have this opportunity now in terms of now I will convert eating into an opportunity that they have shared, then this one have another, maybe these are the professionals, these are the business people, these are maybe people in other non-governmental or whatever, these are the diaspora, then these ones have shared what they have, these have shared what they have, then they have not have tapped in from this that have the little they have. So that now you find at the end of the day, everyone is winning. It becomes a win-win. Yeah.
I agree with you. And I'm thinking, I guess for me, from a training element, I really like what, like the financial, health, and talent. One of the areas I'd like to see us not lose in Western
Yes.
would be the educational component.
Sure.
Now, in the education, I know after what has been traditional called the free education. I know it's a controversial space now. Is it free anymore or not? But at least children are supposed to be taken to Form 4, if
Yes.
not class,
Yes.
whatever grade now it is.
Yes.
So I think helping, what saddens me most when I go, like Madam was talking about, when you go for the burials.
Yeah.
You find a girl at either 17, 18, either pregnant or at least with 2 children.
Yeah.
And you can tell if you are asked for the papers of this girl, very bright girl.
Sure.
But because of lack of support, today I was yesterday on air and public television.
Yeah.
If I show you the kind of SMSs from young disease,
Yeah.
it's not even saidie shule, anasema tu, the latest one was niko na njaa. You know, so the education is, if for example internally,
Yes.
for the Mulembe fraternity, the members,
Yeah.
if they have families, how can we ensure their children go to school? This for me is key, and
Yeah, sure.
especially for the young girl child. That's
Yes.
just an obvious case globally now, that if you mess with this young girl, you're messing with that ecosystem.
Yes.
It's like, just biologically, if you go into an area and you mess with bees, we are told if you kill bees, forget fruits in that area.
Yes.
Fruits will not grow. So the educational component is very key, that ukipeleka msichana tu hata malize first degree, utakuwa umemvukisha a big bridge, right? So the first one is education, and both boys and girls, but at least we don't have too many Form 4 dropouts. Hata akipata inaitwaje TVET or whatever, that they get a skill post O level.
Yes.
For me, that is very critical, number one. Number two is, then, I don't know, Joseph, if we will have a Mulembe now just for men. Because, you know,
Yeah.
if also men
Mantle.
change their mindset
Yes.
and get to understand their role, it is very important.
Yeah.
Sasa ajue ni yeye, especially if he's the one who is privileged to be having an economic source of income,
Yeah.
then those resources are for the family, not just for him.
Yeah,
and
sure.
his relatives.
Yeah.
So how will that wife in that home and those children, how will they be supported? Because they say even like you should lead from the front. So all the men in Mulembe should be challenged.
Yeah.
That you should model what you want to see.
Yeah, sure.
You see,
Yeah.
model you know, when you model, people may never get to know you personally, or you may never get to know them, but they will aspire. For example, you look at a Mandela or a Obama, you may never meet him, but I'm sure he's inspiring you towards your decision making. So this element of channeling the financial resources in our home towards empowering the children is very critical. Then when it comes to finances again, now the financial literacy. The software I've seen, like especially in Western Kenya, which we are using, needs upgrading. It was good, but wakati wake umepita. So I agree with Madam, as you say, now which are some of the training in terms of finances should our members consider?
Yes.
Because sometimes if you see, some of them are what I can call sentimental. They were culturally celebrated. But the return on investment is not there. For example, like right now, if at my age I choose to invest, yes, I'll reap, but mostly, to be honest, it's for my children. They will reap more. So I should consider what are the kinds of even just basic money literacy and financial literacy. What we say, don't buy liabilities, buy assets. Nunua kitu ambayo itakuregeshea pesa mfukoni. So for example, if you get money, and there are things which are not necessarily bad, but they are not expedient for your financial stability. So those very soft, small things, maybe umepata pesa, mshahara, or inaitwa retirement package, and maybe you're buying a car, ionekane kama chief nyumbani. How about getting that money? Yes, you can get a car, but which are the areas you can put? And maybe if you're looking for short-term return on investment, mid-term, long-term, if it's real estate. The other thing I'm seeing in Western now, we invite investors, but sasa wakisema tunauza golf na hakuna mluya anaweza weka pesa kwa meza. Kwa nini kama mlembe wasikuje pamoja? Tuseme, okay, you guys bring 30%, 30 us will bring 40. And then we will become joint ventures in that. Wakisema wanauza mumias, why should a foreigner
come and buy?
Kenyan come and control when pan paper is going down?
It has gone down. Not
Why?
It is going.
Yes. Why shouldn't we be the ones when Zoya is being privatized? Me at school there, I was like, you mean all my alumni hatuwezi shikana mkono
mununue hiyo kitu,
tuseme hata tusiponunua tupate 30% shareholding. Ndio tukisema kama in the political dispensation, then we say of the cream rolls, part of them will come to us.
And which is the community.
So I mean, tumekaa kwa sideline tunaona
admiring others from the back.
Mali yetu ikikuwa divided to foreigners.
But again, you see why also that is happening, that foreigners are coming and taking the biggest shares, not just in Western, but Kenya as a whole. You realize that we have been raised on a culture of carefree spirit. Yani like wacha hao wanunue tu. Kwani
we are not seeing the implication a generation to come. And that's what hits South Africa when they
really
are just selling
care.
land.
We don't care what is going to happen to the next generation. Yani so long as we have that spirit of now the spokesperson, especially the political elites, who now have taken the forefront of behaving like they're our kingpins, you know. And most times we've left them to make decisions for us, which most times or sometimes they are not the right decisions.
I agree.
Because they're making those decisions basing on their political stance now. But after 10, 20, 50 years, these people will not have a say. But you see now our generation in 20, 50 years, the generation will be there. With the wrong decisions that were made.
Some of the agreements are 30 years agreements and cannot be changed. If you change, international law will come for you.
But those who made the decision for us, for that 30-year agreement, will not be there in the next 30 years.
I agree.
So basically, we are just ruining our community because of I can say it is out of selfishness, you know, and personal interests from our leaders or from people who matter or people who sit on the decision-making table for such decisions to happen. But when you look at other tribes, Kalenjin, Kisis, Kikuyus, you realize that they are never in a rush to make a decision or to sign off an asset or a project that does not benefit the community 90%.
I totally agree. And this is the ground unto which Donald Trump was put in power. Because he said we must protect our jobs, we must protect our industries, and it's the same thing that China is doing, and it's the same thing that the what is it called, the Germans of this world, UK, what's it called, Europe has awakened to that fact that if you don't protect your industries, you're disenfranchising generations.
Yes.
And that is why you see the gentleman in we were talking about this gentleman in West Africa, Traore is being celebrated because he's protecting the interest of the people, and your interests are God given for you there, so that you're able to benefit from it. So I agree with you. If I just, before I forget something, I think I like what you say. If you see other communities, they empower themselves. It does not matter how academically astute you are or kind of degrees. Hardly. I enjoy when I come to town. Even today, you get to a matatu. Some of the matatus, like Mombasa Road, you will find even girls from that community are the ones money.
Even on Gong Road, even touts.
I look, I say, when will I collect my Nasambu ask me for money?
It cannot happen.
I feel ashamed of.
Let me tell you also what, because we are talking about Mulembe, and also what just makes a Mulembe woman not to be outstanding. The community has caged or gagged a Mulembe woman. That you are there to be seen and not to be heard. So today, if I show up as a tout, even or as a driver,
you'll be
you still go to the village when you're driving as a woman and everyone is like, it is a new thing. And it's because of the society. The society has gauged a woman to just be a woman. You cannot go beyond showing your talents. You cannot go beyond just, showing what you can do, or even bringing the change that is needed for the community to change. A woman that is not given that opportunity in the Luya community. And that is why you find, ukisema unapata wanawake Mombasa Road, Ngong Road, what other tribes are doing, these touts are drivers. You can only find a Mulembe woman as a house help.
Yes.
And that is it.
Yes, in my estate there are many.
Yes. In fact, someone who was talking about it, that if you want the best house help, look for a Luya.
Yeah, we need to change that narrative.
Mtoto atashiba, mtoto atanona, mtoto atakuwa na tumashavu. You realize?
I say that if that's the case, we can monetize that space. In fact, I started something and I said, I will get those Luya girls and ask them either to register like a consultant. You could be just a consultant. Then you can be a home consultant. But the amount of money you paid 7,000 should be 25,000. You say, if I'll do everything, you will not worry. I will not do things you hear other communities doing in homes, but it will cost you. So we need to monetize.
We need to monetize because most of our girls are taken advantage of.
100%.
And Lord, someone is paid 3,500.
Under hostile
environment, But because also we have come from a community, I don't say Luyas are poor, but the few less privileged families, most of the time these are the people who look for house help jobs. So you come from a family that has nothing, and when you get the house help job that pays you 4,500, you feel like your problems now will come to an end. So you really vumilia through those hardships you know, being a house help, because sasa utarudi nyumbani alafu kutaendaje, you know.
You know, there are two things that we must do. The good book says that be ye transformed, but how?
The
But it
renewing of the
answers how.
mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then how, and then so whereby where do we start first? As Mulembe Unified, then we must go out on a outreach mission. Number one, to our schools, both
Sensitization.
to our schools, like now through the Has Haven, what she does, so that we make sure that both, number one, both our girls and boys,
With equal opportunities.
they are getting the understanding. It's not just about being at school and getting a B. They must understand where they're coming from, where they are, where they're going to.
I like
Now,
that.
what do they need to achieve in life to stand out? That outreach. Second outreach, to reach out to our girls, our women, our boys in the village and wherever they are, and tell them that having not gone beyond secondary, beyond college, and beyond university doesn't mean end of learning.
Right.
Let us go back to the drawing board for have categorize our training into various groups. Like now, for those people who have some better knowledge, who want to get into corporate, maybe we look for friends, set up digital villages where you talked about, whereby now our young girls who dropped in class 6
Right.
but can be taught Python, can be taught MySQL, can be taught data science.
Right.
Let that girl be good with her class 6 knowledge, but she can be a very wonderful data scientist. She can tap onto the current change a global labor market, because now currently it's not about the paper, it's about the skill.
Right.
Yeah. Once we have our girl who dropped out, or our boy with her skill, she know that now I need to get this skill out with it, and then it will pay me. That's one. Two, let us get our women and our men. For our men, let it not be that it's all about waking up in the morning, taking a shower, then ukaenda kukaa sokoni, kwenda kutembea. We used to call it kwenda kutembea. Yeah, it's not about kwenda kutembea. It's about, at the end of the day, what have you done? When you woke up, you've spent a karaoke somewhere, got his 24 hours. He did whatever he did. With your 24 hours, what did you do with it?
Exactly.
So let your time become valuable, so that you can have something you can show off. Then for our mothers, let it be that now it's not about just now. While they are tilling the land, so let that tilling of the land show value. Si ati kupalilia mboga hapo kwa mukuru ya kukula, hapana. Then let whatever they are doing with their hands,
The income generating.
yes, they can see it at the end of the day that this is what I did, this is what I have. So they can sit down and celebrate at the end of the day.
I really love this, really God is faithful. Why am I saying this? Because this is a problem that is just like after independence. Unajua vile in a marathon, they do the start, whether the gunshot, na mnaanza. So it's like Luyas, other communities in a marathon walituacha.
Walituacha mbali
Wamepiga
sana.
kilometers. We're in the same race. But we are still way back there.
Even our reasoning is still
back.
very Ramapithecus. Ama
Yes,
Zinthropas.
But the beauty is this. That just through the Mulembe Unified platform. And it's like a Kairos moment. You are able to achieve what many other with more might, more resources, more rich have failed. And for me, what I'm hearing, for example, on these two pillars, economic and culture, I like what my brother shared, segmenting the different entities because they are not homogeneous in terms of need necessarily. So I think we can map out, even if it's a 2025-2026 plan. And tie it with a platform now with partnership like Kelele, because now with the advantage of smartphones, young people, many of them have smartphones. So then we do a campaign. And with those like-minded MCAs, for example, for them, we just want them to be champions in terms of decentralizing information. Because you'll always meet one or two who are insecure of such kind of eye-opening to their people.
Absolutely. We have already gone through that. Actually, it hasn't been easy because I think we are so inclined to politics that we think that every group that comes up
is on an agenda.
Is an agenda. But I want to thank our members. They have been so firm on not doing or posting anything to do with politics. Actually, we have a calendar of events for every day in a week. So you must stick to that schedule. If it is business, if it is any job opportunities, if it is cultural, we stick to that. Usikuja hapo tuambie sijui mtu wako anashinda kura, sijui mtu wako. No.
It's your business.
Politics is all over. We get to watch, to see, to engage in politics. So we have made this group, Mulembe Unified Association, to be basically social economic empowerment and cultural, period.
I love that. And that is easily viable with the community because they don't feel as if you have an agenda. If that's the case, I like because then what we are doing has synergy with yourself. So if you guys can, for example, in forums, we can have those Nairobi forums. What we were thinking with Kelele, now we can tie it with yourselves, where, for example, if it's an online forum, we have a schedule. We had even segmented per age group. Because what you are talking to a Gen Z, a millennial may not make sense to a Gen Z. Their needs, their dynamics are slightly different. So we say, for example, we had cascaded 50 and above, 40 to 50, 30 to 40, 25 to 30, and then 20 to 24. Because then their needs are nearly same, they are going to do the same thing. And then we come up with simple curriculums for each one of them and also get feedback from them. And like we've said, do a calendar. We can even pilot an August to December 2025. And one of the things was to also map and understand where are these people and what is their current situation in terms of demographics. So, for example, if you go to Trans Nzoia, if we had like-minded, forward-thinking MCAs, I would say if you I say today if I'm a president of a country, my first thing is you are like a father. You should know the status of each of your child. Or a shepherd, you should know the status of each of your sheep. So as an MCA, I should ask you directly, and you should be able to tell me, in my ward, I have 17,000 youth who are under 30. Of the 17,000, 3,000 are doing business, 2,000 are employed, here, and the rest 12,000 are unemployed. Then you see, you can know how to strategically align your resources instead of just doing one blanket fits all. So through Mulembe Unified, we can start first for members. Maybe you have unique needs for members in terms of training. So what would they want to be trained. For us, especially for me as a buyer, as a salesperson, one of the metrics we say is time and money is the best economic indicator.
Absolutely.
Right? So for example, if each member is either by balance sheet or net worth this, so after 1 year, after blabbering, the measurement is what is their status now.
Yes.
If he was worth 100,000, is he plus 100,000? Is he minus 100,000?
Yes.
That's the best indicator. And then also, for example, if how many were running a business or in investment, and how many are now in investment, and how are those investments doing?
Sure.
So internally, maybe we can come up with something like
Yes,
that,
yes.
which then says between 2025 and 2026,
Yes.
we can say only maybe of the 800, maybe 20 were running their own businesses.
Yes.
But now we've gone to 50%
Yes.
are running their businesses. Of them, maybe X wanted to be, even though they're in employment, they wanted to start a side hustle. Have they started their side hustle? Then for the non-members, for example, communally for the Mulembe diaspora, then is to start a campaign of economic consciousness.
Yes.
An economic and cultural consciousness. I know everyone has it, but no one has found the right platform.
True.
So we can create that economic empowerment sensitization and bring it as raw as we've said today. Instead of just cut and paste University of Nairobi or Strathmore or Harvard material, we do it as they say bottom up.
Yes,
and say
bottom
what
up.
our
Ule
issues.
mama wa mboga anaelewa.
Ule mama wa mboga shida ni nini? For example, you cannot just say hajui kufanya bookkeeping. Kuna issues za mzee kwa hiyo boma zinamsimamisha kufanya biashara.
Akianza kufanya bookkeeping mzee aone anahesabu wako na leo ameuza mboga pesa ngapi. Mzee ananyemelea.
So ama wazee wangapi wanakuja nyumbani wamelewa au msaidii.
Exactly.
So if we can get those issues that are addressing people and then offer solutions, but the best thing is also to map it. For example, by December, what do we want to achieve?
Yes.
For me, it's just even if we can map these people and create those campaigns of consciousness, because it has to start in the mind, as you've said.
Yes.
Even if you like the government and many NGOs, they are giving money to the community. In my opinion, because it is falling on the same mindset,
Yes.
the result is the same.
Yes.
Because me, even today, if you left me with your money and I have a need, I know it will go sort rent before I have a business plan, yes. But this rent issue is far pressing than this. So how do we build systems of accountability and help these people up? The other thing I've said is to create that, especially with an entity like Mulembe, it's easy. Diaspora kind of place. Because when people move in the diaspora, is when the consciousness of togetherness hits home. I was in Dallas the same year before I came in 2000.
Yes.
A friend of mine, Kisi from Bungoma, they lost their dad or mom, I can't remember. Huyu anasema mimi nitagharamia chakula, jeneza, transport, mwili, nini. Wewe, your loss becomes the parent. Sio headache ya wapi. Hallelujah.
Kuna wamechinja ng'ombe. Hiyo matanga wamechinja ng'ombe.
Use kuchinja hiyo ng'ombe. Use kuchinja hiyo ng'ombe.
We count matanga kuwa kubwa in terms of how
na matanga ni mbaya. Tulikunywa
it's an expenditure.
Tulikunywa hiyo chai haiko hata rasilimali. So if we can create that global diaspora, so we get also the resource muscle. And then hapo mwisho then we also start leading an agenda of creating leaders from within.
Yes.
There are those who like to go to corporate, social services, different spaces, so incubate. So for me, I like that economic empowerment. So you guys can guide what kinds of training. Then I like you already have a calendar. Then we start. And then with spaces like Mulembe, Kelele, we draw people in. It will have an organic growth, yes. But if the consistency is there, people will even forgo soccer to join. People are drawn to value. Wanasema where a man's treasure is, there his heart is also. So if people, and we also start raising testimonials from young people who I say nikikuja, this was my situation. Now
I am here.
I've
made progress.
Nilikuwa nimekata tamaa, I left, sikuwa wazazi walikufa, sikuwa na mtu wa kunishika, but hawa Mlembe wamenishika through campus. Hata kama nini. The other special area is scholarships. Scholarships have been thrown around Safaricom, Equity, nini. But ukikuja kuona wa people wakisema wings to fly in Kasarani, Mlembe is like a drop in the ocean. Utapata tu mmoja ule amewekwa
mtoto wa town. Mtoto wa town. Shule ya town.
Yes. So we want also to help our people to information dissemination. Wajue, na sio tu wajue, tuambie ikitokea inaitwaje scholarship. Tunawasaidia haraka. Both for internal members na wengine. Wengine ni job advertisement. Because geographically our people are far nearly to the border. Kabla information ipite Nakuru, position imekuwa filled. In fact, kabla itoke kutoka hiyo advertisement, internally watu washaanza kuambia tuko kwa border hapa tuna set advertisement, mimi niko huko na nishaambia my cousins
apply,
tuma application sasa hivi. Yes. So that's another area we need to help our people.
Thank you so much, Joseph. I think that is one of the main discussions. This discussion will be conversation will be ongoing on mic with Namalwa podcast, so that our people get the information, the right information of what is needed to be done, how it's supposed to be done, and so that we come out of that poverty mentality. The poverty mentality has actually pulled us back as a Mlembe nation, simply because there are some people even who fear going out of their way to make things work, because what will the society say about them? But here we are with the Mlembe Unified Organization, that now we are bringing Fred and many others on board, so that we have this conversation to just change our perception about growth. You as an individual and as a community, and I believe we are going to get to a level where hata mimi nikipata hii kikombe moja, I can call all my 10 friends to come and share in one cup. Not saying hii ni yangu tu, kila mtu ajitafutie yake. That mentality is what we really need to work on, so that we embrace unity, togetherness. And Luya, as we keep saying, Mlembe, Mlembe is unity. But we are never united. We only unite during funerals and politics. And then when politicians now get what they want, then they leave us fighting amongst ourselves.
Yes.
And one thing I really feel so sad about is the young generation. Most times they are misused by politicians. They are given handouts. Shilingi 200.
We're going to fight this cohort.
Kanana kwa social media. Just in support of their so-called politicians. But these politicians have job opportunities for these young people. But they don't give them. They give to their own people, or even they give to other communities. Because wanajua tu hawa bora 200 na watoshi. No. So we really need to come out of that. Young people, they need to be empowered. Let them know that as a voter, when it comes to politics, as a voter or as a Kenyan, you have the biggest right over a politician.
Right.
So don't let the political poverty just erode your presence, your presence and your
who you are.
So your presence and your, I wanted to say as your what? Yeni ule mtu mwenye anahitajika. You are the ball.
Value.
Right.
As a voter, you are the ball.
Right.
Not the other way around.
Right.
So we keep following politicians, we keep waiting unto them. We keep looking unto them. But sincerely speaking, it is supposed to be the other way around. It is the politician who is supposed to look unto the voter and wait unto the voter and listen unto the voter. That doesn't happen. So we must change that narrative for us to even achieve our socio-economic empowerment as a community. To be now on the decision-making table of not just the political space, but the entrepreneurial space. We have so many opportunities in this country.
Right.
That other tribes, other communities are given, you know. But Luyas, wanajua tu wakipea tu huyu kitu, anaanza kupiga huyu.
Ndio.
Unaona? Because they know hatuwezi enda kama community moja. So if we work on that and just realize that empowerment is for all of us. It is not for the chosen few, but for all of us as a community. Then it will make it easier for even us to now bring up a generation that now focuses on inclusivity and equality, you know, going forward.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that. And as you're talking, I was just thinking one of the very soon podcasts we need to do together. It should be something around either, I like what you said, the poverty mentality, but I was just thinking about something close to Mulembe economic culture or something around that.
Absolutely.
Because it will draw people, because it everyone wakes up in this economic planet and country, it is money that's driving you. Ukitoka hapo ukienda hapa, there's money involved. Whether you're driving or using matatu, there's a money discussion.
Yes.
For as long as you have responsibilities in this country, there's a money discussion.
Yeah.
So we should bring that consciousness to Luyas and create maybe a podcast we need to do together.
Yeah.
It's just that around either Mulembe economic consciousness.
Absolutely. That should be one of the most important discussions for ourselves.
Yes.
Because most of us think that wealth is meant for other tribes or other communities. You know. Na hata ukipata, you know, I love my community so much. And most times I always like speaking Kiluya. Na unapata tu, yani, if Fred, today we've started with you, we've struggled together, and then all of a sudden you're driving a Germany machine, you've built a home, you know. Naanza kusema huyu sasa si aliingia kwa Illuminati.
So that mentality, and you see, in defense of a few maybe who've made it, they claim this is what, because back in the day when, like now I told you, like in Zoya, in Western, you'll find the few people who made it, they didn't want to build in Western. Unapata ameenda Eldoret, Kisumu, Nairobi, anakuweka tu nyumba ya mabati hivi. Tayarisha mazishi. So we need also those narratives to change, because like you said in the beginning, we are ages behind in terms of our mindset. So personally, I always look at the Luya community nearly like the Jews in the Bible, because walibaki nyuma kimawazo. So we need to ignite, and I think we have a great opportunity, and we should not miss this opportunity to ignite it in our community, whether it's through podcast, whether it's just zinaitwanga town halls.
Yes.
Tunaenda tu, and like we've agreed, the focus is economic empowerment and culture. How to dance between these two, because if you get the economic empowerment, and because you cannot divorce economic empowerment with your culture. Your culture will either disenfranchise you or it will empower you. So I think moving forward within this next few months, we need to break that down and create spaces.
Thank you so much, guys. We thank you so much for tuning in on mic with Namalwa Chesoli, and we have had a great conversation. Mulembe Unified Networking, Mulembe Unified Progressive Association. Mulembe, watu wa Mulembe, we invite you to be part of this life-changing organization. And now I am happy, I am excited to let you know that we are planning for Trans Nzoia chapter. Mwezi ni wa 10, mwaka ni huu wa 2025. So all people, you are invited, nyinyi wote, from Bungoma, Vihiga, Kakamega, Busia, Trans Nzoia. We will be having a networking conference in Trans Nzoia in October this year. Basically, our conferences are about networking, trainings, and just sharing opportunities that are available for us. Whether you are a professional, you are an entrepreneur, you are an artist, you come and network. Come and know, hizi pesa za vijana huwa zinatoka wapi? Hizi pesa za wamama zinatoka wapi? Kuna youth fund. Wewe kama kijana, are you in a group, or how do you now get to apply for those loans? Women Enterprise Fund, siku hizi tuko mpaka na inaitwa Hustler Fund. Actually, it's just on the phone, you dial *254# you get your loans. So we have partners will be coming on board to basically talk to us, train us, benchmark, so that we are able to move, because our main vision or agenda is socio-economic empowerment for all of us. So you are invited to join on the date is 25th of October 2025. Tutakuwa pale Trans Nzoia. The venue will be communicated. Do not miss. Senje hii usimiss, because hapa tuko na banks zenye zinapea watu loan ama trainings, tuko na organizations zenye zinakusaidia wewe kama mtu wa biashara wa chini, wewe kama mkulima, wewe kama artist. Come and network. Huwezi jua leo una perform Bungoma ama Trans Nzoia, kesho umepata mtu wa diaspora kama Fred amekulink, umeenda kuperform Dallas. So you are invited. Na niko hapa na group yangu, the Secretariat of Mulembe Unified Prosperous Progressive Association. Niko hapa na treasurer wetu, mtu wa pesa. Atuambie kidogo pia kuhusu Trans Nzoia chapter. Tunalipa pesa ngapi, ama ni free? Tunakuja tu kukula ama tunakuja kufanya nini?
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the association, number one, we are working on making sure that you get value out of it. So our focus majorly kwanza tunaangalia what value are you getting out of that as empowerment seminar that is upcoming. So out of it, so just to make sure that now you value the effort we are putting in. We have a registration fee of 1,500. Out of it, the 1,500 actually it's for your lunch and your snack around, because you need to be energetic or during that time. So that amount actually to just get back to you in terms of the value of value plus the facilitation of that, having some snacks and drinks around. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is our treasurer, Mr. Joseph, and we have our own Secretary General. Huyu ndio yeye hutupanga sisi. Atupange tujue hii Trans Nzoia. How are we gonna sit? How is the planning? Madam SG.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair. So for me, I will just echo what the Chair has said, what the Treasurer has said, and we are planning it in this way. We will have exhibition centers. So uanze kubook mapema, because right now we are doing registration. So these exhibitions, we will capture all faculties and structures. So in case you are a real estate person, you're a medical person, you are a health enthusiast, or maybe just a digital person, and you want space to come and show the world, show the Mulembe network of what these people need to know about you, so that they can boost your business, so that they can boost maybe your job, umeleta to extension, you are welcome. So we will be putting out packages on this one out very soon. We are working on that one with Madam Chair and the Treasurer. Then you will see it. We have started advertising. You can look at our posters. We are highly promoting them on Facebook. We have a Facebook page for Mulembe Unified. You can send us a friend request, tukuje tukuweke, then you can be part of the game. Plus, we have another big group, Mulembe. So if you hit on our Facebook page, we have relevant admins who can add you up and help you. Another thing is that we are highly anticipating for this Trans Nzoia chapter, because mainly we are big on networking, and we will be having different segments of people. Sasa usikose by any means. Karibuni sana. Trans Nzoia chapter on 25th of October 2025. Thank
you so much. Watu wangu tunakutana Trans Nzoia. Wewe na hii Mulembe Unified sio ya siasa. Sisi tunasaidiana mambo ya social economic empowerment. Tuinuane my people. Huyu anaweza kuwa anafanya biashara yenye wewe unataka kununua kutoka kwake, ama uko na biashara na kuna mtu anakuja kununua. So exhibitors, wale mko na biashara na mngependa kushowcase, mngependa kuuza, please reach out. The number to reach out or the number to register is 07. Seraphine, do you have the number? Nimempata off guard kidogo, but tuko na namba na tuko na posters ambazo tunaenda kushare on social media so that uweze kuregister. Tuko na account, una register hapo, ama unapiga simu, utapata secretary general ambaye atakuelekeza vile unaweza kuregister ama kupata exhibition space so that you showcase your biashara. Usiachwe nyuma, please come, learn and share and grow, because our mantra is growing together as one. So members, you are welcome. Usijificha ama usikie hii ni wadosi, hapana. Hii ni ya sisi wote. Mama mboga uko invited. Hata kuja na mrenda yako hapo uuze, kuja na chiswa, kuja na mkarango, kuja na inaitwaje busa lakini hapana wewe usikuje na busa, but kuja na hizo vitu zenye you can sell to people so that you also just elevate your biashara, usikae nyumbani. Get in touch on our number, Secretary General.
Yes, 0716 201 965.
Can you repeat kindly?
0716 201 965.
So that is our association number. Please get in touch. And for tickets, I think we are doing our tickets are going for 1,500 shillings only. 1,500. Utapata kukula, utapata kukunywa, utapata training, utapata networking. Wewe ni nini ingine unataka?
Installment plan.
Na yani ndio hiyo vitu mingi sana tutaelezwa mambo mingi na tutaweza kujua mambo mingi. Kwa hivyo nataka kualika, piga hiyo namba uulizie, halafu utaweza kusaidika. Thank you so much guys, we really appreciate. Thank you for tuning in. Our director anasema urudie namba ya simu for people to get it right.
All right, so by the way, before I read the number, you can pay in installment plans. We accept 3 installments, that is 500, 500 and 500. Sasa usiogope, just like Madam Chair said, ini ya kila mtu so long as you are a Mlembe person. So the number is 0716 201 965. Nitarudia tena 0716 201 965. Karibuni.
Yeah, thank you so much guys. So tune on Kelele Digital. Tafadhali go to YouTube sasa hivi unaniona hivi. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Kelele Digital so that when we go live you'll be informed and you'll tune in. Ujue tuna discuss mambo mingi sana. Tuna discuss mambo mazuri, mambo ya Mlembe Unified Social Economic Empowerment. Tuna discuss hata ndoa, tuna discuss hata mapenzi. Tuna discuss hata yani vitu mingi sana that makes us live happily on this world. So please don't forget to subscribe to Kelele Digital on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on X. Everywhere.
Madam Chair, by the way,
yes,
even the association has its socials.
Yes, so on digital, then the association Mlembe Unified, we are also on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, on LinkedIn. Tafuta Mlembe Unified Prosperity Association. Halafu huyu mdemu ambanya peke yake, the only woman with a gap in East and Central Africa. All my channels are Namalwa Chesoli. Subscribe, like, follow, so that when I go live, you will be informed. Ufuate tuende kwa story nyingine. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for asking questions and just making sure that our live is living. Na Mungu awabariki sana. See you on the next episode on Mike with Namalwa Chesoli. Cheers!
Thank you.